So, good evening and welcome back to the Student StarCraft AI Tournament Replay section. We've got for you a new AI and it is called not neverdieTRX because that's a golden olden one, but it's called neverdieTRX, and we are just going to have a look at what it's going to do, what's going to bring us. And I'm not hearing any music at all, so no, shouldn't be too loud. I think this should be it. And it's a Terran. Of course, it could be random, but I'm not giving away any secrets if I say it only plays random. Doesn't play random, only plays Terran, and of course neverdieTRX, one of the old Slovakian bots, also only plays Terran, and it's going for a depot. And at the other end we've got a depot as well, and the timing is, wow, that's inch perfect, or hit point perfect, almost. So, depot first. What can you say? Well, neverdieTRX is very accomplished bot. It's not really heavy on the macro, but if you give it a chance, it will do something quite extraordinary with bio and mech as well. Going for 2 barracks, and at the other end we've got 2 barracks as well. Another depot coming up, and that's the difference right now. But if you look at it supply-wise, neverdieTRX is 1 supply ahead. And a little bit more minerals, no, less minerals, more supply, and a lot of gas stack, not really using it at the moment. And of course neverdieTRX is going for just 2 barracks and a lot of stuff, floating 500 minerals already. That's not really good, and would be trying to build a command center. Oh, now it does. And that's a good pick, but at the other end we've got a veritable 1 base push coming up with medics, with marines, and we've also got a first vulture out now. Only now that the academy is done and another barracks. As you can see, all the marines are hugging the command center, so that's pretty safe. And this scouting marine is going to get the hell out of there. The vulture also doesn't want to engage right now. And as you can see, we've got vulture speed, we have got siege mode. So I think that this is going to be one big ugly push. Yep, there we go. Oh, no, it's going to be a defensive thing because the marines all A-moved and now will die. That's a nice bit of kills for the siege tanks, and now the counter push. That's a pretty good moment to do so, but we've got a bunker up and another one, but it's not really placed very well. Always a hard thing to do to observe which part of the natural your choke is. And here comes the first medic. The first medic dies, and well, quite a bit of bio is dying. Nice stimming going on, but now with the siege tank I don't really see this. But if you look at the supplies, it's 70 to 50 because neverdieTRX took its expansion so much earlier. But I think it's going to have to work some magic to kill these siege tanks because they just do so much damage. Now they've got a good grip on the choke, and it's only bio at the moment. So although the third base is nearly complete, the second base will be down momentarily. And as you can see, a nice trade of mines coming up. Base is built, and well, nothing much happening. Although the marines now kill off the tank, and now neverdieTRX might be in a bit of trouble because it's retreating, and I don't really know why. And as you can see, saturation at the natural is still being, well, fulfilled, I don't know how you call it. And the main is well, that's interesting. Karen boosters, that's the Goliath range. Is there anything that would make you suspect that there is going to be an air force? No, we're just going to see more barracks. And the one thing, boom, that's some, boom, there goes another. If you, oh god, oh no, this is not going to be good. Look at that. Oh, and now attacking the base. But what is the mech army doing? Only now it's pushing out. And there is quite a bit of bio at the base, but 3 base versus 2. I think I'd rather add the mech army. And do we have upgrades? No, we don't have upgrades yet. But even without upgrades, I think these siege tanks are going to be more than a match for this trickling in bio army. No, there is not going to be another expansion, or at least if these vultures have got anything to say about that. And so it goes. No upgrade. Oh, we've got +1 weapons coming up. That's very good. It's nice to have. No upgrades in the part of Mateisnik and going for a Wraith. Very good so far. But the question is, no, that is not. No, that won't work. As you can see, the siege tank, it's like putting your hand into a meat grinder. It just doesn't work very well. And the grouping of these bio units could be better as well. I think that Goliath is going to die, but at the cost of how many Marines and medics. On the other hand, we've got quite a bit of barracking going on. Oh, and we've got a starport now. Where is the factory? The factory's here. Not building much. The Wraith is going down. Good, but look at these tanks, and you've got to wonder if it would be wise to storm those with bio. But if that's what you've got, what can you do? What can you do? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 tanks, and yeah, that's going to be painful. Third base up for Mateisnik at the moment, going for more Wraiths, but you've got to ask yourself, is it going to do much against these Marines? And I think that neverdieTRX is not going to live up to its name, because these tanks are going to make short work of all the Marines. Nice bunker again, but look at the concave and it's just not going to work anymore. So going to call, got no Wraiths and no money anymore, so going to call the GG, because neverdie just, no, well, it didn't quite die, I killed it off. And that was that. So have we got another game? I think we have. It's neverdie against an old familiar friend, which placed third in last year's CIG tournament, or was, no, it was second in the third at AWIDE. And as you can see, it will do its only trick. It's got a bit of nice micro, but this is the only thing it does. It's going to be a 4. Now the question is, will the barracks be in time? And I fear it won't, because no, the majority of the Lings move in the right way. And will the SCVs actually be able to defend? No, they appear not to defend at all. And although one Marine is coming, more Lings are streaming in from all across the map, and I don't really see this one Marine doing much. No, there it goes. So not foolproof, and a little bit of work to be done. But as a starter, it does macro, it builds a lot of barracks, and I'd say that's a pretty good start. Now, we've got another bot, and it doesn't have really many games because it appears to be crashing a lot. We've got Ian Nicholas da Costa and Lackluster 0XF ready. I don't know what that's about, but perhaps it will, watching it play will give us some clues as to that. And we have got HoangPhuc, and pardon me if I mispronounce it, but it's Vietnamese, and I know very, very little about Vietnamese. I don't think anything at all. So HoangPhuc is going to play Terran, building Terran barracks and a refinery, but the refinery obviously is, oh god, it's not really working, I don't know why. Perhaps it doesn't have the money. Okay, so it doesn't reserve money, and now is building a refinery. Going for a barracks, going for a refinery, and at the other end of the map we've got a 2-gate coming up. First, no, that's not a zealot, that's a probe. And we're under attack about 20 times, so that's interesting, I've got to slow that down. Reinforce attacker size 2, decided unit to be trained, building Terran barracks, so that's good. And attacker size is 3, so that's the number of Marines, training army. I always like when AIs have got the debug ported to the general chat, because that's the only way you can see it in replay, from a replay. If you want to see more debug information, go and watch the stream. It is decided unit to be trained. Oh, that's nice. You can see the logic steps, and now we've got some zealots. We've got 6 zealots, and they appear to be moving out. Attacker size, and now it's trying to build a factory. But it's starting, so that's very good. we've got another barracks coming up. We've got 5 marines, and they are going to pass by the zealots and attack us. Oh god, we're under attack! We're under attack! It's a unit has been destroyed. Okay, that's cute. Well, will it fight back? Yeah, it will fight back, but what can one marine do versus 5 zealots? They need to group up more, and now these marines appear to be going back. We're under attack! Oh god! It's so... you can feel the panic. A unit has been destroyed, attacker size 5, and oh god, no, the regrouping is not going as planned, and we're under attack once again. So the factory is nearly ready. If it gets out the vulture, it can do a lot in... Oh god, that's... The spam is amazing. We've got another factory and vulture and more marines. So now we've got about 6 marines and the zealots are in the mineral line. What will the marines do? They will fiddle while Rome burns. Oh, we're under attack, and only if combat units are under attack, it will trigger the "we are under attack" warning and actually divert units to fend off the attackers. Now we've still got 3. Kill this one, please. Only then will you stand a chance, because your production is quite good, and if you get a couple of vultures out, you can do quite well. But now these vultures... What? Oh, no. Okay, so this is starting out, and they're under attack once more. Another zealot gets killed, but as I see, there are a couple of more on the way. But Ian Nicholas da Costa retreats for the moment, and I don't know where this vulture is heading. Oh, we've only got 2 more zealots in the enemy base. We're under attack, screaming, panic, blind panic. And now the additional 4 zealots go into the base as well. But we've got a vulture which is going to save the day, and Ian Nicholas da Costa only keeps building zealots. So perhaps with vultures you can do something, but it doesn't look like it's going to work, because the zealots are everywhere, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 zealots in the enemy base, and the vultures, they can only scream we're under attack, but they don't actually do anything. This one could kill a lot of probes, because Ian Nicholas da Costa doesn't seem to be aware of its existence. Then again, it doesn't really kill anything, so... we're under attack! Oh god. And oh, that's a nice run by. Oh, another one. So now we've got 2. Both with 0 kills, now they run off. So if you get your vultures and the tank, that's pretty good. If you do get your vultures and your tanks, oh, that's a good position, look at that. The zealots can't hit it, and it's protected, so it's got 7 kills. That's some very pro factory placement. It just might give it a chance to get back into this, because 2 vultures out, and supply-wise it's not too far behind. And perhaps it could this time kill some probes. As you can see, the zealots don't really notice the probes, and nope, that one's parked. And it tries to move out, but it doesn't really make it. So now we've got 1 vulture here, a couple of more there, and some marines. So now I think that HoangPhuc has got... What's the puck? I really don't know. Please, I should ask the coder of this bot to explain this to me, because and more zealots coming up, and it doesn't actually say we're under attack, so that's interesting, because this one is moving and it will get chopped to bits, and it doesn't say under attack. Now all the units, whoa. And I don't really know what is going on. Now the zealots, they decide to chase another... Oh, and a starport. So if you get a starport up, you could deal with any number of zealots, but where is it? It's not really being built. Okay, so now the zealots are back in force, and what will this army do? Not do anything, because obviously you're only under attack, your army units are under attack, and although two vultures are parked here again. Oh, we're under attack, so now the battle is on, and the zealots are being chased off, but but it's a bit of a half-hearted defense, and the question now is which one will mine out first, and which one will have the more efficient army. Oh, they're now retreating, we're under attack, and I think that the range of this mech army now with a fire bat, and perhaps if you get a medic up, that is very good, because you can heal bio and you will in the long run be able to deal more damage with your marines, and perhaps even tech up a little bit. So we're just going to watch what's going to happen. Supply building is going on, and although we've got a cyber core, we haven't got a... and this is just awesome. But which one will mine out first? I think I dare say that Protoss will. If you look at the supplies, HoangPhuc is up in supply, and now the army is moving out, and I dare say that HoangPhuc has got this. It's got it, because all these zealots can't really do much against the ranged units. No, the vultures there are dead. We've got more vultures coming up, another medic coming up, and I don't think we are going to see a Stargate, but the main army is just going to roll over these zealots, and although they do scream, "It's a good day to die," that's only because it is a day in which they die, and we're going to fire that, catching 4 or 5 zealots at once, and now they head back to base, or not, I don't really know. We're under attack! Where? I can't see it. We are... oh, here. Under attack here, and now the fire bat is doing massive amounts of damage against these zealots. But we're under attack. Who is under attack? Where? What? Why? I can't really see it at this moment. But I think that HoangPhuc is going to win its first game. I should read up on Vietnamese. It's bound to be an interesting language because all languages are. And as you can see, here Nicholas da Costa didn't really outgrow what we were under attack. No, one was sleep bastard. There was nothing left, and that is... wait, let me... before everything is dead, let me see what's happened in the main base. Just more humans, more supply depots. So no more tech. So I think that is... I'm going to let this play out. It's a good game, and we're under attack by a pylon, but the pylon won't live long, and that's the GG. And it says goodbye in Nicholas da Costa! Exclamation mark. So bring on the BM. Okay, so 2 new bots, one won a game and the other not really doing it at the moment, but of course they haven't played that many games. And well, what's new and all. So welcome neverdieTRX and HoangPhuc. Of course we have got as the blue Terran, we've got Crazio, and Crazio has been working very hard on his bot. Won't tell me exactly what he's been doing, but he says it's being improved upon, so haven't been able to watch much brutal AI over the last couple of weeks, so just going to have to wait and see. Then again, we've got TSCMU, and if you remember, almost a year ago, TSCMU Zerg popped on the scene and slapped all the Terrans left, right and centre. It was a massacre. It was really, really brutal. And TSCMU now doing neural net stuff on his Terran, hasn't really put in any effort on his Zerg. Perhaps he will adapt his neural nets for the Zerg as well. I haven't really... I don't know if they can be transplanted as such, but fast expansion, Crazio going for a fast barracks, and just going to speed it up a little bit because, well, what can you see? Only now we see some Zerglings, and we've got 6lings, got a creep colony, and Crazio going for the bunker with the 2 marines in it, and I think that it will be able to hold 6lings if they don't run by. But then again, that's a lot of lings. Then again, I don't think the run by is a legit strategy in brutal AI yet. Might be implemented because it's very good. Oh, and 1 ling does make it through, but I think it will only get some information and it will get shot down relatively fast. And there it goes. Natural, very quick for Crazio as well, but going to have to see what he's going to do with it. and speeding it up just a tad, going for a lair. And of course we had Ziabot by Cha Seung-guk, Korean coder, very good, very heavy on the muters, so perhaps we're going to see some muters as well. Yep, there it goes. And Ziabot has got so much power because it groups its muters. It's almost like stacking them, but then without a lava or an overlord with them, just AI stacking, and that eBay is not going to be long for this world. Meanwhile, Crazio going for some turrets, couple of tanks, and Goliath, so I don't think that these muters will get anything done. But meanwhile, behind that, TSCMU is conquering the map. 4 expansions up and running and 4 against 2. I do think that, oh look at that, lots of Goliaths. I do think that you need to, Crazio shutting it down very, very well. And as you can see, they're just keeping their distance, not really daring to move in. And what Ziabot does is it will group all its muters, and TSM's got 18 now. And as they're all in one tight group, the combat simulator on the other end says, well, we've got a very high damage potential per surface area, so let's move back or something like that. And although they do group a little bit, look at the number of Goliaths and look at how squishy these muters are and how many just die outright to these, what's it called? Hellfire missile pack. Now, Crazio going for +1 armor, which means he's got the +1 weapons already. And look at the amount of muters. We've got 21 muters, and now that's pretty pro, cliffing the ramp. But in the end, I think that you can't really do it with muters alone. Going for a 5th base behind that, pulling all the switches, going for more muters, just more hatcheries, 1 more spire, perhaps to crank out those upgrades even faster. Evo chamber, no hive yet, and no defensive structures, 6 bases. Look at all, and gas mining at every single one of them. So we now have got 26 muters, and going for no more muters it seems, just drones, a handful of zerglings, 1 sunken, and TSCMU pulling all the stops, going for lurkers, going for upgrades, and that would be for a hive. But where is the hive going to come from? I don't know, but if you look at this, going for lurkers, going for all the upgrades at once, that's just ludicrous. But Crazio taking a 3rd. Now with only 1 marine in here, if this swarm catches out, oh look at that, we've got 26 meters, which can do an awful lot. And this 1 marine is going to have his work cut out for it, because even though with 4 SUVs repairing, it's not going to be pretty, I can tell you that. But here comes the cavalry, and we've got a science vessel with a kill already, and now the Goliaths are trying to run in to save this base, and I think they will just not be able to do it, because they've got 1 upgrades, a 2-1 already. The queen is going to be killed, and of course I think that TSCMU does infest command centers, but doesn't build infested Terrans. Now this dropship obviously didn't get through. We've got a 5th column of muters in the rear with the gear, and science vessels, 1 kill each, very well done. But Crazio needs to hang on to this base, because if he doesn't, oh look at that, TSCMU going for 160. Look at how this supply is ramping up, almost 170, but now Crazio with the siege tank, and ooh, that's going to do a lot of damage. But in the end, this Hydra Force will decimate the enemy, and this base is gone. So that means Crazio will be on 2 bases against basically the map. What's going on in the main base of TSCMU? Going for a lot of stuff. We've got Hive Tech, we've got Queens, have we got the Broodling? I'm sure we've got the Broodling. All upgrades basically being built all at once, and that run plants. So now TSCMU doubling Crazio in supply. This bunker is going to have a lot of work to do, but there it goes, and we need siege tanks, and that's a good irradiate, because 5 kills already on this science vessel. And now Crazio's got a choke, which means it can be defending very effectively. Needs a couple of tanks though. This one could be moved a little bit more to the front, but if you look at the amount of units just moving in here, and the question is, when is the Defiler going to come? If it does, it's going to wreak havoc with everything in its path, because such a small choke with only 1 tank, now a 2nd tank, 3rd tank, perhaps you might with 3 tanks have a chance against, oh look at that. That's a nice concave with the 2 defilers, with energy, with queens, and they also almost have 150 energy. We've got the lurkers, we've got the lings. TSMU is, look at that, macroing like a boss, gas starved at the moment, but almost maxed and just going to plow into the defenses. The queens have no tanks at the front, not a good idea. The question though is where will, oh, there's the swarm. There's the swarm and just everything turns yellow. Grazio is going to have to tap out, really. What can you do? 1, 2, no, mined out already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases against. Basically 1 because the natural is dead and the main is mined out. TSMU is maxed, just plowing into this. Absolutely ridiculous, just going to into full macro mode. Another brilliantly placed swarm, but that's the GG. So Crazio still got a little bit of work to do on. Well, it's a complex thing to fight an AI as accomplished as TSMU Zerg. And at the other end, we've got Ziabot by Chasinguk. Has been working very hard on his Zerg, has been trying to refine it, which means it's more sophisticated and not really as brutal as it used to be, but we're just going to have to see what it will do now. At the other end, we've got Martin Royakas, or Literbot, and Literbot has been implementing something he calls influence maps, which should be a major terrain analysis revolution in which he can determine where to send units or what to defend or when to attack or where to attack. And Ziabot going for a couple of quicklings, but they get distracted by the SCV, and that might give Literbot enough time to get some marines into the bunker and perhaps even protect this. And there we go, yep. The lings die, the SCVs try to fend them off, and though a lot of mining time is lost, if you look at the number of SCVs, it's now 12, the number of drones is 5, so that is not going to work out in Zia's favor, as now the bunker is almost full, and perhaps you could repair your SCVs a little, because in the long run you're going to lose a couple of them because they are so low health. But now with 2 barracks and no more drones coming up, as you can see, all these Zergans will be absorbed, and I should wonder very much whether there won't be any an academy soon, and if the academy pops, it's going to be murder, because that is an interesting build. And now we've got 4 drones trying to run 2 hatches of Zerglings, and with the bunker and with all the marines, and now with the medics and another bunker. That's you gotta hand that to Literbot, because its choke detection is superb. It can do a liftable wall with the barracks, and now it just does a 2 bunker partial wall off. You need a lot of links to boost through here. And now tacking up to a factory, going for vultures, and still 4 drones at this end, and I don't really see how this is going to work. The balance is gone. You can't run a 4 SCV. Literbot playing extremely safe, more turrets and a tank. Supply wise, it's not even funny. It's 100 against 8 and still on 4 drones, 4 Zergans out of max at a time. Literbot is going to do a crazier build, just maxing up to 150 supply. If he's going to do that of bio with a couple of tanks for long range support, it's going to be crazy. As you can see, Ziabot not really doing much. I think that's a little bit of a glitch in the build order. Now Literbot moving out, just squashing it all, 150, 160, and that's the game. So Ziabot still got a little bit of work to do, and Literbot I am going to watch, because I think it's going to need a more robust adversary to demonstrate its skill. So this is what we had today. We've got HoangPhuc, a new bot from Vietnam, and we've got neverdieTRX, and I think that is, I don't really know where it's from. No, I'm not going to do that. So that was it for today. Thank you for watching. Come and visit our website. You can watch bots play live. You can learn to code AI. and you can also support us if you like, but not really necessary. We're doing quite fine, although the server is getting a little bit old, but then again it will probably continue to run for a little while because Break, our admin and organizer of the tournament, is a wizard guy. So thank you for watching and goodbye.